Hi everyone, welcome back to D-Transit. Over the last couple of days, there have been a couple of very important headlines relating to transit in the New York City metro area. Today, I'll take you through two of those headlines, the full details behind them, and why they're happening. The first piece of news came out on July 19th, when the MTA announced the adoption of a fare and toll increase taking effect in August. In an attempt to close severe budget deficits, the nation's largest public transit system will put this plan into action around August 20th. This is the first time since 2015 that the MTA is raising prices, citing the lack of ridership as a big reason for the increase. The base subway and bus fare will rise from $2.75 to $2.90, while the weekly unlimited pass rises to $34 from $33. A monthly unlimited pass will cost $132, which is a $5 increase. Tolls will also increase, marking the first time since 2021. The current rate of $6.55 when paid with EasyPass rises to $6.94, a roughly 6% increase. This applies to people using the Bronx Whitestone, Robert F. Kennedy, Throgs Neck, and Verrazano Narrows bridges, as well as the Cary and Queens Midtown tunnels. Regional rail travel on the Long Island Railroad and the Metro North Railroad will also see an increase of 4% in fare prices. These higher fees come as a part of a budget agreement agreed by lawmakers in Albany, allowing the MTA to gain additional payroll tax revenue while also increasing these fares and tolls. Alongside this, the MTA plans to increase fares again in 2025, returning to the pre-pandemic trends of boosting the fees every 2 years. The MTA is using increased fare revenue to cover for the lower ridership that has come as a part of the pandemic. Despite slight rebounds in ridership numbers, system-wide usage is only 70% of pre-pandemic numbers, and the MTA only projects riderships to go up to 80% of pre-pandemic numbers by 2027. This additional intake will help the agency cover budget gaps through 2027 as the federal pandemic aid begins to run out. But the MTA says the fare hikes could have been even worse than this had the New York government not given large sums of money to the agency. Governor of New York Kathy Hochul infused the MTA with more than $1 billion in new funding, ensuring that the MTA only needed to generate an extra $305 million in revenue to help with capital improvements and operating costs. Another big pricing plan that the MTA will be enacting soon is congestion pricing, which will increase toll prices for vehicles in and around Manhattan based on the time of day that the vehicles enter. It's a huge part of the MTA's financial plan to ensure they stay on track through 2027, considering both operational costs and capital construction. Congestion pricing plans help reduce carbon emissions from cars and pollution, and improve public transit through the funds collected. Despite this, and the go-aheads given from the Federal Highway Administration, the United States Department of Transportation, and New York governments, the state of New Jersey filed a federal lawsuit seeking to block the implementation of the MTA's congestion pricing plan. The Garden State is arguing that the US DOT and the FHWA did not convey an adequate review of this large-scale proposal. The lawsuit says that the city's plan would divert many drivers over to New Jersey, harming the state's environment, not to mention the raised prices for the 400,000 New Jersey residents who commute into Manhattan every day. The congestion pricing plan would help reduce the number of cars in Manhattan by 10%, relieving one of the worst gridlocks in the city. However, New Jersey is asking the federal court to put the plan on hold until more studies can be done. This is a big week for the financial side of MTA, especially with the congestion pricing decision from Governor Murphy and New Jersey. It will certainly be interesting to see how this pans out, as it could determine how the MTA will manage its fares on systems, if it can't secure this funding. That's the end of this video. If you enjoyed, be sure to like and subscribe. Leave any suggestions for future videos below. Thanks for watching.